Okay. There was a video of, I was eating some brownies and some Debbie cakes, little Debbie cakes. There was a video by Diamond and Silk. They were talking about Mexican flags flying everywhere. And I'm on my bipolar medication, so I really don't want to make this a rant. I did want to make it a rant, make me mad, because they don't know a damn thing why they're flowing, why folks protesting. And you tell another talk about people who vote for third party don't need to protest. Excuse me, ladies, shut up, okay? As an American citizen, and I'm not with that one drop makes you whole that massa used to hurt us, since we got one drop of his DNA and name besides Negro DNA. You're not gonna use that on me, sister. You gonna save that in your ass. Let me tell y'all something. This is my country, way more than these white people here. And I know not until you got some Indian and white, so you're a Native American in your background, that means you're part of your country, but you cannot sit here and defend the white race people who took over this country and who trying to make it back to what it used to be when your grandparents and my grandparents was sitting in the back of the bus and call all type of niggas and stuff for having one drop of black blood, whether they're dark skin or light skin. Okay? So shut the hell up about that. Talking about third party. As an American citizen with African American, French, Spanish, Creole, Native American, English, and Irish, who is an American citizen who born in H-Town, baby, since 1979, I can vote for third party along with the rest Democrat. I can vote what the hell I want to vote. You vote for old crooked Donald Trump. You ain't vote for crooked Hillary. You vote for crooked Donald Trump. You about to have them white racist Trump supporters come in you and call all type of niggas. Since KK is coming in your state, North Carolina, so wherever the doggone Carolinas you live in. Yeah, when they call you all type of niggas and tell you to go on their plantation, since they voted for a man who had a father of the KKK, then guess what? Don't cry about racism, sisters. You want to call them sisters a bunch of angel mamas. Okay, so they talk about the folks who protest y'all Mexican flags and citizens. How do you know they're citizens, baby? You have folks who are born here, whose parents are not citizens. They could be citizens too. Who are already citizens, who have probably had a hard time trying to become citizens. Okay? I live in Texas, baby. And I remember some stupid person will remember the Alamo. Yeah, let's go back to the Alamo. You talking about, and I also want to say something about the black folks now protesting. This person with one drop of black blood was going to protest this Sunday if I didn't have to work, baby. If they ain't scared me to work Sunday, I would have been protesting in the west side of Houston. So don't tell me and then listen, no YouTuber, not to mention his name. Y'all know who I'm talking. We both 79 kids. I mean, born 79, okay? He live in Houston. From East Texas, from Louisiana. I mean, all detail about who he is. Tell them black folks stay home. If you're a true black activist brother, no offense, I like your videos. I'm subscribed to your channel. But stop that mess about trying to stay home, little boy, little girl situation. Stop acting like plantation slaves. Sometimes you have to die for your beliefs. Nat Turner did it after he got whooped so many times since he told the saints to slaves when he was preaching the story of scripture to stay in their place. We have a right to protest. Go back to the subject. The Alamo. Half of Texas, especially Southwest, was part of Mexico. Do you know, and I'm sorry to say to any Mexican who get offended, they not only Spanish and Native American, they also mix them black too. That's why DNA tests, even though they don't always tell the same results on different DNA tests, you go from different companies. Sometimes they have pop like this. Jessica Alba DNA, I knew she had black in her with them big lips and wide nose. Okay, and she played a yellow bone sister in Honey. Okay, why they cast her play a yellow bone sister in Honey? Because she part white and part Mexican, Afro-Mestizo Mexican, by the way. Okay, her second DNA test showed that she had black in her. Did you know that people went to, besides going to Canada with Harriet Tubman, besides the black Seminoles, you had slaves who crossed the Rio Grande. That's why I had an issue going to Mexico. It reminded me of my history. A lot of folks crossed the Rio Grande to be free. And had to learn Spanish and had no problem. It's very educational. Okay? They stole Texas, drug Santa Ana in the Alamo over the issue of slavery. See, you know your history, dumb bitches. that Vicente Guerrero, my hero, who was the second president of Mexico, who was Afro-Mestizo, okay? Afro-Mestizo, means he's African, Spanish, and Native American. Well, excuse me. We both Leos, by the way. Both our birthdays in August, by the way. Okay? Same birthday as Jose Flores, one who passed away recently. I'm going to review about him, about the brother that killed him. Okay? Same birthday. Mine's a couple of days later. Anyway, he banned slavery in Mexico. This was Texas, not Texas. Texas. And if you was in Louisiana or Arkansas, wherever the Southern Confederate states that allowed slavery, you crossed that border, you were free. Did you know when Anglo-Americans from the South, that's part of our DNA, came over here and stole it, and had their own, had slaves in their house, the Coahuila government, because the state, Texas was part of the state of Coahuila at the time, right? The Mexican government Coahuila told them to emancipate them slaves and let them be free, because against that law that was written back in the day, back in 1820s. And they rebelled against the government. They wanted the government to pay each slave they lost since it was free labor, but they got paid for it. You talking about the white folks got paid, not the people afterwards. They didn't get paid for the force of war for free. Remember all these banks and corporations that we got today benefit from slavery today. Know your history. And what happened was, during slavery, you can tell them about, I'm not branching this much, during that they fought in the Alamo. Yeah, you had some cooning, mulatto, tribe mulatto, and I got mulatto in my family, so no offense when I say that, y'all, who fought on the Texan side, who also married to white women, who also got kicked out of Republican Texas. Yes, I read about that. I've got there, and two mulatto brothers, some slaves, there was some Negro slaves there who on their side too, and some Chicano, Pocho type ones that's called Tejanos. Well, not all Tejanos like that today, but at the time they was on the white racist Texas side too, and fighting against Mexico. They drug Santa Ana, as you found a yellow bone girl named Emily West, Morgan West. Okay, Emily Morgan West. Yellow Rose, Texas, they call it. If you heard of Yellow Rose, they talking about her because she's a mulatto woman, yellow skin, yellow bone. He found her, and we're about to do the nasty. Okay, Sam Houston, his crew, his gang came in and gave Santa Ana some drugs, because back in the day, they did drugs back in the days. Drugs ain't nothing new, y'all. Remember Coca-Cola, 1860. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. That's where the name come from. Know your history. So we gave them drugs. That's how they lost the war. They don't teach it in school. See, Santa Ana was fighting for both Mexicans and African Americans in Texas. Know your history. So if I had no problem with them flying the Mexican flag, and the reason why they're trying to steal the Southwest, like California and all that, to put more slave labor there. You didn't know your history. Remember about Pia Pico. He was an Afro-Mestizo governor of Mexico. Governor of California when it was Mexico. They don't teach you that in school. Black and brown people need to know their history. Stop listening to white racist people's ideology about your history. Go outside the box. Okay? So I had a problem flying on Mexican flags. They're part of my gente. I'm actually mixed with Spanish anyway, from the Creole side. And they American. But also they have African, they don't want to admit, because the influence of the one drop rule, because they did classify them as white in one period of time. And then during Jim Crow, if you mention any black DNA, that's why you had some people from Puerto Rico hiding grandmas and claws and stuff who would look black or something, and you probably some messing down the family tree. They was hiding who look more black or pass for it. Besides the Indian mix, they mention making them darker. Yes, because in Jim Crow days, people scared to mention they had black DNA like they did in the Dominican Republic. Tahilio, who was mulatto, tribe mulatto, had that going on. You mention anything about black in you, that's why you have some Dominicans don't want to admit they got black in them. Know your history, y'all. Because they would kill you back in the day. Well, same thing back in the Jim Crow days. You were classified as white, it was right at the time. Not, it is, but that's what the mentality was. Okay? But me and them are mixed with African besides Spanish and Native American. I'm mixed with Creole, and I know some Creole brothers and sisters who lighter than me can pass for his Mexican or Puerto Rican or whatever Spanish origin that's exotic looking. They don't look white or black or native or in between. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So that's, you know, your history, sisters. You over here talking about white man, it's American soil. illegal. I got a couple more minutes. Did you know that Nat Turner was considered illegal? They didn't have the 14th and 13th Amendment for us of African descent in this country at the time. We were considered 3/4 of a man back in the day. Know your history. The slave Harriet Tubman was considered illegal. They made her a slave, but she fought against them, and she was considered illegal. Sojourner Truth and rest of Frederick Douglass. Know your history. Over here, cooning. I can't stand these pochos and coons up here. Yeah, you got your press like the ones who are Tejano, who Chicano Tejano, who voted for Trump here in Houston on Facebook cooning. Yeah, they gonna say build a wall to them pochos. They gonna tell you behind these two damn sisters here, cooning sisters, to take her ass back on plantation or go to Africa. I saw one white man look like a broke up Vanilla Ice, no offense to Vanilla Ice, but white dude all tatted up, acting out thugs, told one of the Mexican dudes, Mexican folks to build him, to make him a taco and build their walls up, make his tortilla, whatever he said. When they come after you, they done made up stories y'all swift learn. Because a sister told me, that I tell her business, that a white man in the Kirby, man, remember I went to Target and had the protest about the same gender restrooms and all, yeah, for transgender, yeah, okay. Well, right there is a Long John Silver's, okay. When I went to Fiesta and voted for, okay, yeah, what they were doing. Well, I went to the Intercable ticket, you see Intercable, throw the guy by the can, yeah, remember I did that, yes, okay. Anyway, right there, Long John Silver, and it was like, not that long ago, I donated plasma. And we was on the bus, she told us a white man came in there, told that, yeah, I thought it was one of them homeless guys that became out there. No, a white man in a truck came in there, and Long John Silver said, you niggas go back to Africa. Trump is president, he gonna make you go back to Africa. And I said, y'all should have told him, don't let that one drop bullshit come in your head. We part name, okay, stop letting the oppressor ideology run us, y'all. We part at an American, take his ass back to Europe. I was told his ass out. And I have told white racist people off to take their ass back to Europe. This not no European country. This is Native American soil, North America soil. Native American, the way I have a camel skin besides the white DNA mixed in my black DNA. Why I don't have a chest at 37 years old, no hairy arms, that Mongoloid blood. This is North America that they found. Not Columbus. And Columbus, 1492, discovered the ocean blue. No, he didn't. He discovered illegal immigration. Let's get it straight. Illegal immigration caused by him in the Mayflower, which I got that white Anglo side of the family tree too. So don't sit here and talk about all that mess about build up a wall and all that. Because when they build a wall and they put you on a plantation, don't cry about racism, ladies.